Hello, friends. I'm Giuliano. It's a Saturday. It's the 8th of January, 2022. I'm here to share with you a zoomed in view of the Bitcoin price chart. I'm going to share the screen. If you're interested in technical analysis, Neowave analysis, or just in general, price charts, technical analysis, I'm here to share this with you. If you want a bit more of an overview of the thinking that I've been doing here around this, then you can check out the previous video or two and get a bit more of an overview on that. Yeah, so I'm here to look at this 4-hour price chart, okay? And we're going to just determine where we are in all of this. Now, this will be the main impulse count for the C wave of the ABC move that we are currently experiencing based on what we're thinking here. So we go into this C wave and we said, all right, we already had this one wave here, all right, that when we look with the candles, it wicks all the way down to here. We want to compare, we just want to bring it back to the line. And so we have this one, this two, based on the trend line touch points, okay? This two, and trend line touch points being if we impulse and we find our work here, we have our trend line touch point to start potentially this third wave. And yet it looks definitely like an impulse. And yet we have reached now this zone here at the 40,000 zone of dollars here. And we're just barely into it, you know, but I am thinking based on the way it looks, it should go further, because if it stops here as this third wave, so what we're doing is we're zooming in now into the third wave of this potential 5-wave move here. And this third wave, you know, if we have within this third wave a 1 move, a 2 move, and we get that again from this red trend line touch point, then it takes off again. So now we're in this third wave of this potential third wave. So 1, 2, and then this 3. If this 3 is ending here where we are now, what we get is a form of a 1-to-1 ratio with the 1 and the 3 wave. So we take our analysis tool here. Let's just get into it just a little bit further. Okay, and we're gonna start here roughly and take it from here and go from here. And it's 1-to-1. Let me just, it's a little close for comfort. Here's the takeoff right here. So it's a little close for comfort, even if it, you know, it doesn't have to be exact pure, but, and again, this is not a strict Neowave analysis or anything like that. It's just basically using the logic and ideas to understand the trends and patterns and the market structure. So basically, if we're having a 1-to-1 between this 1 and this 3 wave here, then they're based on that rule of equality, then we would expect the 5 wave to be different, because these 1 and 3 would be equal in price, but then the 5 should be then be longer, and it's going to probably be, according to some of the ways of thinking, it would be 1-to-1 with this 1 + 3. And if we do that, then the 3 wave brings us all the way down to roughly this 32,000 level, which, you know, what I mean is the yellow bigger degree count of 3 brings us, would be all the way down here in that 1-to-1 scenario. But we're not, I don't think that's the case. So in which case, for that probably not to happen, if we are, first of all, this is on the assumption that we're counting things decently accurately. So if that's not going to happen, then this third wave would have to keep going so that it would be longer than the first, maybe by 1618. Which brings us here to this about 38.5 level, 38,500 level. So we can expect maybe, you know, we're coming up to the end of the week and all of that, maybe get a Sunday dump, something like that, into this 38,000 level. So I think that's possible, especially with a wick, if we're playing with wicks. But even on a closing basis, let's go to the line chart. Even on a closing basis, we hit it that way. And so I think that it might even be closing around there. And then from there, we can have a retracement. And if you notice on this 4-hour chart, one of the reasons I wanted to come on too is because you're going to start to see potentially some divergence here. So we're going to look and see when does the price start diverging, and it's not, doesn't look like it's there yet per se on the RSI. It is diverging. The price is going lower. Okay, so you could say on this level here, oops, here and here, the price is diverging against the RSI. Sure, I can say that. I don't think we have any islands between here, so I don't know how strictly we want to say there's that. Oh yeah, okay. You know what? Arguably, you could you could start arguing you're getting this. No, not on the MACD. No, not yet, but definitely RSI. So anyway, either way, I think you still get some dumpage. Anyway, I don't think this is the droids you're looking for. I don't think that's the divergence you're really looking for. So you're going to get likely some dumping. We're going to find some divergence that'll allow for the rise back in price to some sort of level where we would experience a 4, and we can, figure that out once we get probably F3 in. And from there, then we would look for the 5, which we've done the analysis again, watch the previous video. But I guess that's all I'm saying is like expect some move down, and that's why. And then from there, again, we would find, we'd find a move down to a 4 and then a 5. And then from there, we can find our bigger ABC, which leads to this 4 wave here. And then from there, we could have a final move, impulsive or terminal to this next final, to the final 5 wave, which more and more looking like the likelihood is to reach this type of 32,000 level. But again, none of this financial advice because it's not guaranteed or anything. These are some significant time horizons here. So let's check it out. But yeah, it looks like the down move is coming closer and closer to the ending of this 3rd wave of 3. So yeah, I hope this made sense to you. And if not, keep watching and maybe watch back previous videos or make some comments in the comments. Let me know how it's going for you. Other than that, I'm done for now. The altcoins struggling a bit based on the Bitcoin price action, but they're relatively holding for now. But anyway, that's another story. Until next time, wishing you love, peace, and happiness. All right, goodbye.